Good evening, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to another tired edition of Arizona Podcast, starring your host, Mr. Arizona. It is approximately 2:34 a.m. on Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. And my fucking dog, I swear. But anyway, I wanted to talk with you guys for a moment. I picked the title People are a little bit ungrateful because the reason why I say this, I'm going to be quite frank. I'm going to be quite serious. See, a lot of people complain on here. A lot of people say, oh, this is going wrong. This is going wrong. This is going wrong. You know, and they always complain saying that, well, you know, life is going to hell and this and that and all this other crap. And all I can say is, well, and this is what I've learned also because I do the same thing. And I've learned this. You think that you are going through a lot right now? Well, there's always someone else that's going through a lot worse than what you're going through. You know, I heard a certain individual. What's up? What's up, Wolf? I heard a certain individual complaining about, you know, it's hard to be a single mother. You don't know what it's like, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. Oh, yeah? Try living the life that my grandma lived. My grandmother had to take care of 3 kids by herself because her husband died of a brain tumor before they were even old enough to know what the hell was going on. And my grandma had to raise 3 children on her own on a teaching salary. You know how little money that was back then? It was barely enough to cover anything. And she walked her ass off everywhere. You know, she walked her ass off everywhere, busted her butt. And she also tried to make deals with the butcher and the grocer just to make sure she can get meat and food on the damn table. In fact, actually, she was lucky enough to get to know the butcher, to where the butcher and her were friends, to where they can actually, where she can actually get some deals going on. And no, she didn't have to do anything for anything nasty or mean or nothing. It was just that back then, people knew each other. It was just that back then people knew each other, and people were willing to help each other out, because that's what they did back then. See, we in this generation have kind of lost that aspect of it. Like, I remember back in the day where you didn't even have to lock up your home. You could leave it unlocked and come back. Everything would remain the same. Nothing would be touched. Nothing would be fucked with. Nothing. We've lost that mutual respect for one another. And I don't understand why. A lot of people complain of how bad they have it, when there's always going to be somebody else out there that has it that much worse. God, what's this dog's problem? In and out, go lay down. Jesus Christ, the dog is just running in and out, in and out, in and out. How am I supposed to finish this when the dog's going running in and out, running in and out, running in and out every fucking 5 minutes? Sorry I had to yell at my dog, but Jesus. But yeah, but you see, here's what it is, though. I complain too. I complain about a lot of things. Yeah, I understand, Wolf. But like I said, people act like that they're the only ones suffering and no one else is, and that's not true. There's so many more people that are suffering with so many more severe things, and they're still going through it. They're still pushing on. I've seen people as young as 4 and 5 years old suffering from cancer. Cancer at that age. And you know what's funny? They were actually interviewed one time. And someone asked them, "How do you manage to stay happy and go lucky?" And you know what their answer was? That came straight out of their mouth without even missing a beat. They said, "You know why they're happy and go lucky? because they think they know what's happening to them. But at the same time, they thank God every day for the time that they do have on this earth. And they're happy and grateful for it. One day could be an entire lifetime for them, as it could be any one of us at any given time. That's why, I learned too. I learned that, yeah, I do complain that this is going on and that's going on. But at the same time, there's always somebody out there that has it worse than you do. Always. No matter how much you complain, saying, oh, I'm the only one suffering, I'm the only one suffering. No, you're not. There's probably 50, 60 people or more that are in worse predicaments than you could ever imagine. Try living in a drug house where mom and dad do drugs all the time. Try living in a house where there's no food in the fridge, where you have to fend for yourself all the time. Like I said, people suffer all over. Yeah, I know, Wolf. But still, people complain about being a single parent. My grandma was a single parent. And my grandma knew what it was to bust her ass to get the job done. My wife was a single parent before she met me. She had to take care of both of her sons, two sons, by herself, without no help, because they were deadbeat dads. The dads didn't give a shit about their kid. So she had to take care of them herself. She had to work 2 and 3 jobs just to support them, just to make sure that they had food on their belly and clothes on their back. So like I said, before people start complaining about what's wrong with them in their lives, look at the lives of other people that are a hell of a lot worse than what you are. And then ask yourself, is my life really that bad? Because it could be a lot worse. I'm just saying, life is what you make of it, regardless of how long or short it is. Life is what you make it to be, regardless of how bad or how much stuff it throws at you, or how hard it is. Life doesn't have to be hard unless you make it that way. And I don't care if you have a penny to your name or if you're the richest person in the world. You are what you put into this world. You are what you put out into this universe. So regardless of what's going on in your life, Be happy and grateful that you have it. Be happy and grateful that you're here today. Because you could easily have been gone tomorrow. Very easy. Shout out to everybody out there. But at the same time, be grateful of the life that you have while you have it. Because it comes and goes so fast. And once it's gone, there's no turning back from it. Anyway, yep, you only live once, Wolf. It's true. That's why you live life to the fullest and enjoy every minute of it while you have it. Yeah, being a single parent is not an easy street. But guess what? You don't have to turn it into a burden. Turn it into a blessing. Make your problems promises, not fucking albatrosses across your neck or weights on your head. Turn those weights, take them off your back and build them. Build something out of them. Use them as building blocks. Use them as stepping stones on your way to success. Be thankful for what you have. Be grateful. Be blessed. Don't worry about what other people have or don't have. Well, Wolf, if I ever had the power of immortality, I wouldn't want it because I would have to watch my friends and family and everyone I ever care about grow old and, pass away while you're still sitting here just doing the same thing, untouched. It's kind of a cruddy, lonely life, man. It's not easy being an immortal. It's not. Because you watch the world change around you while you don't. You watch people come and go in your life and while you remain the same. It's not an easy thing. While everybody else's time is flying by, your time remains still. Being an immortal would be a blessing, but it would be a curse as well. Because all the people that you love and care about wouldn't be here to see you succeed. Oh, Jesus. I do admit, though, if I was an immortal, I guess my first order of business would be to probably finally be able to maybe upgrade my house or something like that. That actually, if you really think about it, being an immortal would be kind of a scary thing because you wouldn't know exactly where it would go or who would you really run into. But me, what would hurt me the most is outliving my wife's and kids and outliving my grandchild. That's what would hurt me the most because I would have to watch them grow old and pass away while I just remain the same. Yep, now that's true. That's true. Yep. All our enemies would be growing old and senile, and they'd all be in nursing homes and retirement homes or dead. Yep, it's true. That's true. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go to bed, guys. So you guys take care, much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace and thank you for watching. Take care.